Hai, Assalamualaikum. Selamat pagi dan selamat datang ke Nadi Terkini bersama saya Fariha Razak. Pagi ini kami akan bawakan perkembangan terkini melibatkan JDT yang sebelum ini telah mengumumkan bahawa mereka sudah memperluaskan jenama kesukan permotoran sekaligus menaja pelumba motosikal negara Hafiz Shahrin Abdullah untuk perlumbaan kejuaraan motosikal Asia ARRC di musim 2024. Dan baru-baru ini juga JDT Racing Team di laman rasmi X telah mendedahkan wajah jentera yang bakal digunakan Hafiz iaitu Ducati Panigale V4R dan Hafiz kelihatan teruja lah melihat kawan barunya itu. Jadi sebelum kita ke sidang media, ini dia jadual perlumbaan ARRC untuk musim 2024. Baik, pusingan pertama akan bermula di Thailand terlebih dahulu di litar antarabangsa Chang pada 15 hingga 17 Mac. Pusingan kedua pula pada 19 hingga 21 April di litar antarabangsa Zhuhai, China. Kemudian para pelumba akan terbang ke Jepun pula untuk pusingan ketiga pada Jun di litar Motegi. Pusingan keempat di litar Pertamina Mandalika pada hujung bulan Julai sebelum berlumba di home ground kita di litar Sepang pada 13 hingga 15 September dan kembali semula di litar Chang pada Disember untuk menutup tirai musim 2024. Sementara itu, Hafiz dan JDT Racing Team juga akan berlumba dalam kategori 1000cc nanti di RRC. So, jom kita recap juga kedudukan akhir pasukan 1000cc edisi lalu. 1XOX BMW TKKR berjaya menjadi juara dengan keseluruhan 402 mata, tapi seperti yang dilaporkan Nadi tempoh hari, pasukan tersebut tidak akan kembali mempertahankan kejuaraan tahun ini akibat kekangan bajet. Tempat kedua dihuni Honda Asia Dream dengan 360.5 mata dan Yamaha Janlu dengan 211 mata menamatkan saingan keseluruhan di tangga ketiga. Sementara itu, boleh kita lihat daripada tempat keempat dan kesembilan itu memang jauh juga mata yang dimiliki mereka. SDG MS Hard Pro Honda di tangga keempat dengan 124 mata, EST NJT 78.5 mata dan empat lagi di bawah itu memang agak ketinggalan jauh lah. So mungkin Hafiz ada peluang untuk musim yang baru ini. Baik, Hafiz yang juga pernah berlumba di MotoGP, Moto2 dan Superbike bakal kembali ke saingan ARRC buat kali pertama sejak 2009 tapi bukan dalam kategori ASB 1000cc. Jadi ini merupakan kategori barulah buat dia melihat pada senarai pelumba yang mungkin memberi cabaran kepada Hafiz dan pasukannya musim ini. Let's check it out. Kita tak tahu lagi kalau juara bertahan Marcus Retterberger dari 1XOX akan kembali bersama pasukan lain sebab macam yang Farah katakan tadi, pasukan 1XOX itu tidak akan mengambil bahagian dalam musim ini. Sebelum ini dia meraih 250.5 mata untuk menduduki puncak di depan pelumba negara Muhammad Zakwan Zaidi yang hanya mampu mengutip 182 mata. Zakwan antara pelumba Malaysia yang berjaya menakluk kategori ASB 1000cc sebelum ini. Dan selain itu, Azlan Shah Kamaruzaman pada tahun 2019 kali pertama kategori ini diperkenalkan di dalam kejuaraan ini. Okey, kita sebenarnya masih menantikan sama ada mereka di Iskandar Puteri sudah bersedia untuk sidang media, tapi anda semua boleh bertenang dulu. Farid akan sampaikan sebentar saja lagi. Nadi Terkini akan berehat seketika, kembali selepas ini. Tebaran kejohanan Capri semakin terasa dengan baki sehari lagi sahaja ke pembuka tirai di Jasin Bestari Melaka. Guys, bagi yang tak sempat nak travel ke sana, jangan risau sebab Astro Arena akan membawakan aksi perlumbaan akhir pada Ahad bermula 2 petang. Dan suka nak diingatkan juga untuk peminat-peminat Capri lebih-lebih lagi yang di Jasin tu kan, anda berpeluang untuk menang motor tahu dalam cabutan bertuah. Tapi itu hanya akan terjadi kalau anda turun ke tapak Capri lah. So apa lagi, ajak kawan-kawan dan family untuk memeriahkan lagi perlumbaan. Okay? And also anda juga boleh beli happy bag yang tertera ini dengan harga RM65 sahaja. Tapi of course macam Farhan katakan tadi, hari ini tumpuan kami terarah kepada kejuaraan ARRC bersama JDT Racing Team. So tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, jom kita dengarkan apa perkembangan yang akan dibawakan dalam musim ini bersama dengan sidang media JDT Racing di Iskandar Puteri.
Good morning ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. As usual, we are always happy to welcome all of you to JDT headquarters. It's a big day for us in our JDT Racing Team, our brand new adventure, I would say. As far as JDT is concerned, it's a very exciting step for us into a new world, motor racing. But we are very, very happy and confident that we are with a very experienced rider, Hafiz Sharin, as all of you will know, and Stephen Tan, our general manager of the racing team. I'm Kevin Ramalingam, the head of commercial at JDT, and if we can describe what today is, it's exciting, anxious, scary, everything all in one, because as you know, this is a totally different area for JDT, and I'm very happy to describe why we've decided to go in this route, how it came about and things like that. But first, I would like everyone to hear from the man of the moment, our first pioneering rider for JDT Racing Team, Hafiz Sharin.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. First of all, I would like to say thank you very much to all media that's coming here today. And as Mr. Kevin said before, we are in the very tight. Everything in is like another stage compared to football. So I'm happy to be part of the JDT family and JDT athletes, and we will do our best for this season. And yeah, I'm a bit nervous at the same time because it's different than what I've been through last time, and it's a very it's very formal for me, and I just really happy. I cannot describe any words that I can say at the moment.
Thank you, Hafiz. Stephen, would you want to say anything before we continue with some in-depth details about the team?
Thank you to media for coming. First of all, like what Kevin and our rider Hafiz said, these are exciting moments for JDT Racing Team, as this is our first year. But we are confident with the team we have, the crew, the awesome bike which we have this year, which is the Ducati V4R, and also Hafiz Sharin. We are confident we can perform and compete with the best in ARC 2024.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Stephen. Would you guys like to ask any questions specifically?
Okay, Hafiz. So, career Hafiz hampir berkubur lah selepas MotoGP dan dilama oleh JDT yang memberikan kewadaran SPA. So pada ketika itu apa yang Hafiz fikirkan? Adakah terkejut dengan lamaran itu?
Okay, first saya nak berterima kasih kepada our Duli Yang Amat Mulia tuanku, Mr. MJ, kerana membantu saya sampai ke sini lah. And masa saya after that MotoGP 2019, saya berjalan since 2018 lah. Saya dilamar di MotoGP Yamaha Tech 3 and then stay team yang sama, cuma manufacture tukar ke KTM, and then that time KTM still in the development. Cuma saya hanya continue 1 tahun saja dengan KTM. And then after that, from that journey saya berjalan sendiri lah untuk continue racing. And then sampailah sekarang. And then sebelumnya saya berjumpa dengan JDT punya, orang kata, JDT team. So tu membuatkan saya sebelum tu memikirkan mungkin saya akan berehat sekejap ataupun saya akan menunggu what teams will call me apa semua. And after that saya meet Mr. Kevin, and I think last year is very short lah until now. Kita prepare semua in the last, bukan last minute tapi in 2-3 months we prepare all these kind of things. We prepare the bike, we prepare the crew. So I just want to say thank you very much to JDT. That's the I can say now.
Okay, Hafiz akan mengharungi lampu dengan hasil racing. So dah buat test lab di Sepang. So yes, Hafiz ada mention that motorcycle Terkini ada beza dia berbanding dengan motorcycle yang Hafiz bawa itu, dia yang lama tu Terkini okay? So apa beza pengendalian itu macam mana? Sistem braking, sistem cornering, suspension, Terkini.
Alright, actually saya punya career racing in my life, saya tak pernah bawa V4 engine. Mostly semua inline, even MotoGP. Tapi elektronik yang ada dekat motor Ducati yang saya buat ujian private test baru-baru ini di Sepang, sama seperti di World Superbike dan MotoGP. Is a Maneti Marelli punya elektronik. And bike Ducati ni yang diberitahu oleh crew chief saya is a strong point dia dekat braking point. So bila saya buat ujian test private 2 hari di Sepang, memang saya dapat rasakan lah perbezaan di braking point dan power input dari segi acceleration apa semua. Memang boleh saya, dengan raut wajah muka saya ni memang it's a different bike and very friendly lah, easy to understand the bike. Just I need more laps to understand more the electronic, to improve more, to be better and to be more fast maybe. So I'm very happy with the test that we have done in Sepang, and with the compound that we have. Compared to the season start, we have 4 compounds that we can use. Then in the test we only have 2 compounds, means soft and medium. But I go faster with the medium tire. That actually makes me really happy and confident to start the season.
Okay, dalam kita akan pergi 6 pusingan hasil racing. So dalam apa sasaran Hafiz bersama tim untuk hasil racing pada musim?
Sasaran Uh, okay, actually ramai meletakkan harapan dan sasaran kepada saya because why is because saya punya experience, but at the same time even saya ada experience, tapi bila saya beralih di Championship Asia Road Racing, ramai mengatakan saya macam step down, but this starter for me and JDT go together. It's not only individual one person going forward. It's because without the team, I also not be here or will be in the top. But we must go together and we start from here. And sasaran that we target this year is try to be on the podium always. If we can fight for the championship, sure we fight for the championship, and sure we have a rival, especially BMW from TTKKR, and also last year champion Retterberger that I heard that still continue, and then Zakwan, the 2 years champion rider. That's our rival that I'm looking forward to see in the track how we can be with them.
Selain Retterberger dan Zakwan, Azlan seorang rider, kemungkinan besar 50-50 lagi. Kalau dia masuk, adakah itu satu lagi cabaran untuk Hafiz? Hafiz pernah ride dengan dia untuk persaingan dia. So,
sure. Actually, at the moment, season is not start yet. Everybody is my rival. So, when the season is start, from that we know that who is our rival. Sure, Azlan Shah is my senior, and that's also one of the rider that we need to looking for.
Di antara Lita yang akan diharungi oleh Hafiz, Lita apa yang paling mencabar antara di Matiki, Chang dan di Indonesia, Sepang ialah mungkin makanan bagi Hafiz. So, Lita mana?
Okay, actually the 5 track that yang dalam kalender, six races dalam kalender, 5 of track that I already raced many time, and I'm looking forward at China. China is a bit tight circuit. I've been there before, but long time. I think my last time in China is 2010 or 2009 in the Asian Championship also with the underbone. Never with the with the 600, but long time. We need to be prepared also really well because the track also quite bumpy, and we can say it's a quite old circuit, but whatever it come, we try to adapt as fast as possible.
Yang membawa nama JDT di livery dan juga di ARRC ni akan bagi tekanan tambahan atau semangat tambahan buat Hafiz?
Dua-dua ada. Both ada dekat dalam saya punya pemikiran ataupun diri saya lah. But to be part of this JDT family, sure we can see the football show that the motivation or the capable that they can do, and now I have everything what I want. I just need to work on myself and just go for it and try to do our best. Sure, I want to be a champion, but we must put on our feet on the floor also, try to be calm and try to understand each races and get more information to improve the bike also, and from that we go all the package together with the team, and sure we can do a good job this year.
Mr. Steven,
Yes, sir.
Last 2 or 3 days, AM President Tan Sri Mokhzani said that JDT team, racing team, will be one of the team to be looked forward this year, and also might be the place to give chances to new racer to compete in many kind of competition. Does this add value to the team?
Yes, in the long run, I'm sure it adds value to the team because thank you to Kumakota. He has ingrained that winning mentality, and we have shared that with the team. You know, he knows the expectation. They know our expectations from the team. Hafiz knows his expectations, and also there are plans to maybe develop Pasir Gudang track, you know, in future to become a racing academy for all our fellow riders around the country, and then we will develop and one day hopefully find another Hafiz Sharin. Thank you.
So, what do you see about Hafiz? Since that you already with him, maybe a few months, what do you see the way of his riding?
I see a winner in him. He is very disciplined. He trains very hard. He takes care of himself, and the determination to win is why Tengku Mokota, I think, has signed him up because of his character and fits the bill of the DNA of JDT family.
Can I quickly address the question about the comment by President MAM? We are very thankful to be in the eyes of even the President. But just like the complimentary statement that he has given, there will be also another 1,000 derogatory statements that will be accusing JDT of meranapkan sukan motorsport lah, apa benda semua as usual. So to be honest with you, we are also educating Hafiz to not pay attention to anything that goes on in this space, because if we are very excited about taking the compliments, then we must also be very down about taking the negativity, right? And if you are part of the JDT family, you will learn that we don't live in that space. You can say whatever you want, we will just go out there and we will keep winning. So that's our attitude. So if we let our heads get too excited about the compliments, then we're in the wrong mindset actually. So we're very realistic. We're very new in this. The reason why we've gone into this is because it's an exciting area that Malaysia has always had the potential to do well in. We've always had promising individuals, especially like Hafiz, who's gone right to the top in racing, but you know, maybe needed a little bit extra support just to go the extra mile. We believe with our participation, maybe and as Hafiz has seen also with the way that we are with our crew, with some of our crew members here and all that, we're trying to do things a little bit differently than how it is normally done in motorsports. We're bringing a little bit of the JDT element to this, a little bit more professionalism even maybe, you know, formality. I think Hafiz mentioned that right at the start. It's a bit more formal than he's normally used to. We are a little bit more contractual. We are a little bit more. We want to bring a different element to this, you know, and we believe that we can push this further. But for JDT as a JDT brand itself, going into a totally different demographic, expanding JDT's logo into different spaces that football may never reach. The JDT logo now will be in Motegi and, you know, and other spaces, you know. Maybe the only hope before was if the JDT's logo is seen in Buriram, because they too have a football team there, you know. But other than that, where would we reach, you know? And the demographic is completely different. So it's definitely a value expansion on the JDT brand, and I think we're hoping to build a win-win situation. Being realistic, we have very moderate targets. We have 3 excellent components. We have an excellent crew, we have an excellent rider, and we have an excellent bike. But now the trick is getting these 3 to gel and work together. That's why we start from the bottom and we're going to work our way to the top. Where this goes, to be honest, right now nobody knows. It can go right to the top, you know, but we want to be realistic and take it one step at a time. And we found a fantastic individual, a fantastic rider with a great attitude like Hafiz, who doesn't mind humbling himself, coming back in championships and things like that, because he can see the impact of what this can bring to motorsports, and he loves it. He loves riding. He loves motorsport. So many times in the whole contractual phase, he told me, "Abang, I just want to ride. I just want to get out there. Let me go. Let me go and ride." And that has been so encouraging to us. He's never been demanding about contract, about money, about this, about that. No, he just wants to make this happen. We want to make it happen. But that attitude that he showed right from day one has encouraged us to want to be part of this and want to be this thing. Tunku Mahkota we've been blessed to have his support. Tunku Mahkota is going to push this as far as he can push, I'm sure. And that just goes to show when we presented him with the options of the bikes that we can have, he didn't want to see anything else. He says, which is the best, Hafiz? Hafiz says, he pointed, he said, okay, that's it. We go with the best, So I think that, we're all very encouraged, but let's take it a step at a time. We thank everyone for the compliments. We also thank them for the criticism, because the criticism drives us as much as the compliments. But we're going to teach Hafiz not to read social media anymore, because what we want is for him to go out there and really focus and make his family and the JDT family proud, and make Malaysia, Johor and Malaysia proud. We need to ensure that he's fully focused and not distracted by people telling him that he's coming back in championship and his career is going backward or whatever and all that. Please, this is the time that we all need to pull together to make sure that this is going forward, because I believe that this can be something very great for motorsports. Thank you.
In perlumbaan tak semestinya kita bertambah ada peranan berpindah hit mekanik. So kehadiran hit mekanik daripada kali yang betul Astro kata Sosial Ducati, adakah ia memberikan peranan penting untuk Hafiz kerana dia akan ajar Hafiz, okey, you nak macam mana kita nak set up dan Hafiz communicate dengan dia. So mana yang Hafiz?
Okay, we have two technicians. We have one head technician from Ducati to help me in the track and also the bike. And one guy, another guy is a mechanic that know the bike and will pair with the Malaysian crew. So that is also what JDT do for our teams, and also is helps for that who are Malaysian crew that's very talented. Is also in the future maybe can be part of our JDT family teams, and that I've been already working with this crew many years. So that's why I try to take him to go together with me, and these two Italians sure helped me a lot, because they know the bike very well, the electronics, everything, the suspension, to how to set up the bike, and always contact with the factory during our last test in Sepang, when we have some few things that we need to improve the bike, that is a bit rush in the time. Sure, we have calls to the factory to try to help us, and that's really helps. And the communications between me and two Italians are really well, because I can speak European Spanish language and also English. So that's makes me not easy, but comfortable to work with them. And now that's why like I said before, we need more labs, we need more times together to understand how we work and to improve every single session that we out to the circuit.
So berapa lagi session sebelum ke Chang?
We already finished the private test in Sepang. Now we prepare everything, the bike in the good shape and very nice color. Later we can show, and we will fly in Buriram on 11. We have an official test on 13. So we have three sessions, 40 minutes or 1 hour, more or less around that. So will be interesting to see our competitor also, and our bike and everything must wait and see at the official test.
Yes.
Can you make some highlight? Where does the inspiration to JDT Racing get involved in this sport?
Okey, bermula daripada beberapa tahun yang lalu, saya rasa 3 tahun yang lepas, ada orang tanya dekat Tunku Mahkota, dekat media sosial, tak nak support Hafiz Syarin ke dulu, masa dia menghadapi sedikit masalah dari segi support waktu tu. Dan pada waktu tu Tunku Mahkota ada jawab, dia kata ya, minat. Okay, so tapi of course at that time kita waktu COVID masa tu
Yep.
waktu COVID masa tu dan sebagainya. So sejurus selepas zaman COVID berakhir, dan Hafiz pun mencari ilham untuk perjalanan seterusnya, pertemuan empat mata tu telah berlaku, dan dalam pertemuan tu immediately it was seen that JDT Racing Team is the way to go, bukan untuk kita support. So mula-mula bila orang tanya Tunku Mahkota nak support Hafiz Syarin tak, anggapan adalah bahawa Tunku Mahkota atau JDT mungkin akan menjadi salah satu sponsor untuk pasukan di mana Hafiz berlumba, ya, seperti brand-brand yang Malaysia yang lain lah. So, tetapi selepas meneliti keadaan, JDT mendapati bahawa mungkin kita boleh membawa satu elemen yang lain kepada dunia ni kalau kita sendiri memiliki pasukan tu. Jadi kita boleh kontrol semua aspek dan kita boleh bagi yang terbaik kepada Hafiz, boleh bagi support yang sepenuhnya. Kalau tak, macam mana kita sponsor pun, last sekali keputusan apa nak beli, apa nak belanja tu terpulang masih lagi dekat tim tu. Kita pun tak ada influence untuk bagi Ducati ni dekat Hafiz. Kalau kita buat dengan cara tu, kita kena go with the flow. Of course cara tu lagi murah, dan cara tu mungkin support dari segi surface level sahaja, tetapi dengan cara ni kita boleh support Hafiz and motor racing in Malaysia dengan cara sangat mendalam, and cuba memberikan impact yang sepatutnya kepada sukan yang sangat-sangat berpotensi ni di Malaysia, sangat-sangat diminati di Malaysia, tetapi belum lagi ada elemen tercetusnya satu fenomena seperti JDT di dalam arena bola sepak. So kita berharap bahawa ini adalah permulaannya.
Kevin, you said
Yeah.
that ini lagi murah daripada di yang ada sponsor tu.
Yes.
Total berapa kos untuk mengharui pusingan 6 pusingan?
Ya.
Astro.
Okey, seperti semua orang tahu, motor racing ni agak mahal juga kan. So, dan bila kita nak buat dengan cara yang betul, dengan cara yang baik, dengan kita memilih seperti kita memilih motosikal yang paling antara yang paling mahal lah kot, ya. Boleh katakan paling mahal lah, ya. Dan bukan cuba untuk saving, ya. Saya rasa kalau kita bukan JDT bolehlah separuh daripada harga yang kita buat sekarang, tapi kita nak do it the JDT way. We want to push this as far as we can, so without revealing too much, because kita masih mengharap lagi sponsor-sponsor di dalam motor racing ni akan terlibat sama dengan kita, dan percaya kepada pengurusan JDT, seperti sponsor-sponsor kita dalam bola yang kita boleh nampak sangat-sangat international dan luas, ya. So dan juga mengandungi brand-brand ternama dari Malaysia juga, macam Malaysia Airlines dan sebagainya di dalam bola sepak. So kita berharap bahawa kepercayaan tu mereka akan extend kepada JDT Racing Team juga untuk mengurangkan kos daripada belah JDT, tetapi makan beberapa juta ringgit jugalah yang untuk musim pertama kita, dan tak lebih daripada 5 lah kali ni, ya. Ya. Kita pun belum tahu sepenuhnya lagi. Kita ada bajet, tetapi oleh kerana first year kita terlibat dalam sukan ni, sebab tu kita nak mula daripada bawah. Kita nak tengok elemen travel of the team macam mana, you know. So kita dapat Cik Razmin, the team manager, dia sangat experience juga dan banyak membantu dari segi bajet. Tetapi kita nak tengok dari segi cara JDT buat ni, adakah akan mengambil kos yang lebih besar sikit ke apa ke. Dan I rasa untuk tahun kedua, ketiga dan seterusnya mungkin kita boleh firm sikit dengan figure kita. Buat masa ni mungkin terbuka, dan kita masih, mungkin kita kena cuba membuktikan diri kot dalam arena ni sebelum sponsor-sponsor yang lain masuk, ya. Seperti Petronas dan sebagainya. Buat masa ni belum ada lagi sponsor-sponsor ni yang mau yang sudah confirm terlibat dengan JDT Racing Team. Ya, saya.
Soalan untuk dari segi development dengan kemasukan JDT Racing Team lagi ni. So ada tak dari segi advantage untuk develop more mekanik dari segi tempatan first, and long term and short term punya development, and daripada situ ada tak pertukaran data? Jadi daripada JDT Racing Team ada data dari segi WSPK ke, so about 9 bike standard yang sama, and ada tak persetujuan antara JDT Racing Team and kita see JDT as a new team, tapi ada persetujuan dari segi development, dari segi data. Second question to Hafiz, since you baru dalam berarti siapa the biggest reference untuk along the journey 6 round ARC reference rider ke?
Okay, the reference is sure the champion lah, Rattenberger, that we to look the all aspect that how he can do champion last year, and with my experience I try to learn and try to see what he do in the track, and then I try to use and try to get match with my riding style, or maybe I can use or maybe I cannot use with my style, because at the moment it's difficult to say, because like I say before, all the rider is my rival, and I try to look as the biggest name like Rattenberger, Zakwan, Azran Shah, and also Kasma. That is the 4 rider that I have to watch out lah. I need to, yeah. This actually this championship is also competitive. That's why we need to start, like Mr. Kevin say, we start from bottom. We go together as a team, not only individual. If I go, many people say I step back, and then it's like tak malu ke kan? Why? Buat apa saya nak malu? Because I come from where I raced before, so I just step down to build the teams all together. Because it's not only I race as an individual rider, but to be there in the top must be go with the team. If you are not go with the team, you cannot arrive there. So that's why how JDT start.
Thanks, Hafiz. Kita one more question haven't answered yet. I finish answer and then we go to. Because I need to thank everyone for the many questions. It's even more than football and it's even more detailed and technical than football. So you guys are really motor racing fans, I can see. Okay? So I think we answered the right. I think we answered the right. Anyway, we chose a partner in Nadi that is going to support us fully. So pertukaran dari segi maklumat, dari segi technical expertise itu ada, fully dia orang sedia membantu, termasuk memberikan dua kru utama kita. Tetapi kita memilih untuk memastikan kesemua kru yang lain kecuali dua kru utama kita tu adalah kru dari lokal. Jadi kita punya kru boleh katakan 80% local, you know. So we intend to grow the expertise 100%. It's true because one of the main goals in JDT racing team is to expand the racing industry and to give opportunities to not just riders like Hafiz but anyone who's interested in motor racing in any skill or any level. They must also be given the opportunity. So I hope our current crew feel excited about working on the Ducati and learning from the Italians, and I believe that's just the start. We will definitely educate and train a lot more crew members, local crew members. Yeah. Sekejap bro. Ada satu lagi. Yeah.
Sekarang ni nak bawa logo kat belakang itu. Dan bila you bawa logo tu, football fans akan perlu itu. Menyokong dan request. Adakah anda bersedia untuk bawa logo ini? Dan juga apakah sebab utama you pilih? You sebenarnya mesti ramai yang approach you. Kenapa you pilih JDT? Adakah kerana financial ataupun kerana MG event? Boleh tak share?
Okay, actually, like I basically said before, when I first the eye contact, we have been meet before. I never asked any salary that I want. I just want to be racing and be rider all the time. And I said to Mr. Kevin, maybe you don't need to pay me, but just give me the best bike, the best ideas that I want. So I think why I choose JDT, because JDT can give me what I want. So it's not about the money of my salary or what, but the mentality of JDT is always want to win. You can see that what you can do in the football industry, not only football, ice hockey, and also we support the Sosial. And now futsal. I'm a football fan also. When I was young, I was a football player for school, but at the end I moved to racing. I never play for match. I just go for training. On the weekend I go to racing. So the teacher asked me why you do this, and I cannot choose at that time. So now I have the best, I can say I have the best people around me, especially Makoto and also Mr. Stephen and my manager Mr. Razni and my family that always support me. And I'm ready to carry this logo, and I'm ready to do what happens in the future. But I just want to be racing, and that's why
it's going to be very interesting. We signed the darling of Malaysian racing. There's not a single person out there in the entire Malaysian racing fraternity or fan that hates this guy called Shari. Everybody loves him. Now he's a JDT rider. Let's really see and test whether they can still continue to support him and love him or not when he wears this badge and he wears this logo. We will see now whether it is really Johor against everyone.
I can say that there's two groups yang local group. So local group tu dah berapa lama dengan Hafiz?
Actually daripada saya race kat Prik lagi.
Tapi berapa
13 years. Actually we have one more, but they are continue with the MotoGP, so it's okay. Maybe in the future we can work together again, but as now we work with the people that we have. And
dua lokal tu ada bersama Hafiz?
dua local, actually we have 3, but one is still continue in MotoGP, and 2 is working with me and follow me. And so also my father will help the team behind the teams. That's the people that I always appreciate in my career.
Okay.
In terms of media and publicity, right, as you say that Hafiz cannot simply post on social media and focus on racing and training and whatever, right? But the thing is, when it comes to racing, as we follow MotoGP, so we see that 3 days before racing, so we have like debrief to the media, especially what's going on this week. Are you prepared? Your physical condition is good. Is it you allow like to have session?
I think maybe there was a little bit of misunderstanding there. We did say he cannot post on social media. Our football players also still post on social media. But we got to train his mentality not to live in that space. When I say not to live in that space, means that's not your whole world. You use that world to communicate sometimes, like you just mentioned, in a good sense, to get information that you need to get out there. But the reality is, if you live in that space, it overwhelms you. Any negative comment gets to you, it affects you. And even more than a football player, where of course even all these negative comments can get them to lose form and things like that. But to a motor racing rider, that is an element of safety even, you know. I mean, if he goes out there on the track and he's not fully focused, it's something else on his mind, that is a very dangerous thing. So we're going to work with him, you know, just like in JDT, we've got a lot of psychologists, a lot of mental support, a lot of physical support and things like that. So we're going to try to bring this JDT element to build this monster of Hafiz Sharin into what he was meant to achieve all the time. We can't build him into something that he was not meant to be. We just want him to fulfill his full potential without getting distracted about people asking him, you know, why did you destroy your career by joining JDT and wearing this badge and all this nonsense, you know. So that's the reason. So more towards mental toughness rather than ban. We don't practice ban. You know, our players also are very active, if you can see, even some of them on TikTok and all this kind of thing. So they are allowed. But we train them to be more resilient to the negativity or the comments or the whatever. So we also don't want them to get too excited about the compliments. If we train them only to look at compliments, I think that's very, very difficult to do. So mental toughness is very important. Mental strength. Yeah.
I think that the only way that is doing a bad comment or whatever, I think I can reply or whatever is up to you by saying, Alhamdulillah syukur,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Then the interview will stop.
What? You heard that?
That's a separate way to call it that. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay. If everybody is ready, we will adjourn to the lobby and get ready for the bike reveal. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You want to take a picture?
Baik, itulah dia perkongsian yang diberikan dari pasukan JDT Racing dalam sidang media itu. Apa yang Farah boleh rumuskan sebenarnya yang dikatakan adalah exciting and scary all at once. Pastinya ini cabaran baru buat pasukan JDT yang melebarkan sayapnya dalam sukan pemotoran. Perjalanan yang baru juga buat Hafiz Syahrin yang mungkin sebelum ini kerjanya sudah berada di tahap yang lebih baik tetapi terpaksa orang kata take a step back untuk kembali bersama dengan pasukan baru ataupun bersama dengan pasukan baru membina sesuatu yang baru, dan ini perjalanan yang pastinya akan ditunggu-tunggu ramai peminat sukan permotoran. Baik, selain itu kita nak ucapkan tahniah juga dan all the best untuk musim ini bersama dengan JDT Racing Team. Alright guys, selain sukan dua roda, kita nak bagi tahu juga sukan empat roda paling berprestij kembali menyinari hujung minggu anda. I'm talking about F1 guys, dan this weekend kita buka saingan sekali lagi di GP Bahrain dengan sesi latihan pada jam 8.25 malam, diikuti sesi qualifying. Esok pula main race bermula pada 10.55 malam semuanya live di beIN Sports 818. Dengan itu, Nadi Terkini pun sudah sampai ke penghujung rancangan, tapi anda semua boleh stay tune and tunggu sebab sebentar lagi anda akan bersama dengan Farazak juga di Nadi World. Jumpa lagi. Bye.